Welcome to Bad Dog Comedy TV and Quarantea. Now, give it up in the chat for your host of Quarantea, Tamara Shevon.
Yes, y'all. We are back. Welcome back to Quarantea. I'm your host, Tamara Shevon. I'm super excited for this episode tonight because it's back by popular demand. You all wanted this. You're like, when are you going to bring that back? When are you going to bring back Slang Hangs? And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it just for you. So in honor of Slang Hangs being back, I just want to remind you that if you do love the show, if you love Quarantine and you're like, oh my gosh, how do I keep seeing this show all the time? I want to see this every single season. It's like, just donate. You can donate. It's like buying a ticket to a show, right? And anything over $3, you get a tax receipt. So if you do want to donate to this lovely show, you can go to baddogtheater.com/quarantine. And you can donate as much as you want, right? And then you can make sure that you get your tax receipt and you keep the show alive and you keep Bad Dog Comedy TV alive. We love to be on this channel, so we hope that you will support us still. But enough about all that, because I will ask you to check in again with the donations, because, you know, I'm pretty relentless. But we do have, back by popular demand, Sashka DC today.
Hi. How are you?
I am feeling pretty full of allergies. How about you?
Okay. Not feeling allergies?
Yeah, I have like really bad allergies, and right now it looks like literally doomsday outside. I'm in Pickering. And you can tell them at Pickering because everywhere around my house are just pictures of me, which is like perfect. Yeah, so this is like my first ever poster. There's like all these baby pictures here. It's like a shrine of me. My mom just is like super obsessed. It's kind of intense.
It's kind of nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I'm the youngest, so it's like whatever. Like obviously, I need to get all the praise, but this is a really important thing because, first of all, for anyone that doesn't know, Sashka is my co-host for our podcast, the Sunday Best Comedy Podcast, and it comes out more or less every other Sunday.
That's funny.
And the reason why it's so important today that you guys know this is because we do this podcast, we tell stories about things that have happened in our lives, and then we find out directly from Kanye West what he would do if he were in the same situation. And guess what day it is?
Is it his birthday?
It's Kanye's birthday!
Oh my God, it's Kanye's birthday!
It's Kanye's birthday, so happy birthday, yay. I'm sorry that you didn't get to take the birthday party out into the real world to run for president fully, but that was going to be his birthday party. It's going to be the birthday party. That was going to be his party name. So in honor of his birthday, we're having our own birthday party, and we're having the best topic ever, Slang Hangs.
The best. Literally the best.
So Slang Hangs is very interesting. And the reason why it's funny is because Sashka and I both grew up in like the suburbs, right? And we're both Caribbean, but then like, I don't know what happened along the way, but like Sashka just missed a bunch of the slang.
Okay, hold on. Don't just throw me on the bus. Like, what about you? You know all the slangs?
Yeah.
You didn't know what a duppy was.
You didn't know what a duppy was?
No, it was, sorry, you're right. It was jumpy.
It's already beginning.
Okay.
So what we're Right? No, I know that I come like if anyone's ever gotten an email from me, I come across like so like cute and formal, but like inside I'm just super hood Scarborough. So yeah, I do know the slangs, but like I'm all about what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw out a bunch of different slang terms. I'm gonna throw them out on the screen. Well, Connor's gonna do that. Give it up for Connor, our lovely tech that's here all the time. Yes. So I'm gonna put up some terms, and then Sasha's gonna try to guess right off the bat what does it mean, and then we're gonna figure out if we can hang with slang. So the first word that we are gonna bring up today, it's gonna be all in this category of Caribbean slang. So the first half is Caribbean slang, the next half is like new normal slang kind of thing. So first word for Caribbean slang. Are you ready, Sashka?
No, I'm never ready.
Here we go.
Okay,
first word, stush.
Okay, I know that one. You're stiff, you're stingy, like you have no movement or any flow, and it's just like, right? Do I have to keep going? Like,
it's the confidence for me, right? Like
I'm so nervous it's not right.
Stush is like you're like, prim and proper, like you're like above everybody, like you're too stush for this.
Oh. Okay.
But I guess it can kind of be in the same way that you're saying it's like you're too good for the party. Like I'll just do my little two-step, like I'm stush about it.
Sure, that's what I said.
Okay, we're 0 for 1.
Okay, now give me the points. Give me the points. I would like to have a point, please.
Should we give her that point?
What does Connor think?
Connor, do you think we should give Sasha that point?
Okay, thank you, Connor.
Okay, Connor says yes. All right.
Okay.
Word number 2, slang word number 2. It's a phrase. Every mickle make a muckle.
What? I don't know what that means.
You don't know what that means?
I mean, I feel like, it sounds like a nickel and like a dollar. It sounds like money in a way. Is a muckle a dollar? What is this currency?
I'd like to change my Canadian into muckles, please.
Please no. I'd rather go for Doge at this point, but
I thought it was called Doji.
Isn't Dogecoin like dog, but Doge?
I thought it was
Am I saying
Doge.
it wrong?
I thought it was Doge, like roll up the Doja, but no, apparently it's Doji. Go Doji.
We don't know what we're talking
We're
about.
broke. No matter how you slice it, we don't have money. God.
I have a little bit of stock right now, so yeah.
So okay, what do you think it means? Every mickle make a muckle. My mom says this to me all the time.
Things add up?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's basically like, it's like, I guess it's a very Jamaican thing to say, like, every mickle make a muckle, it's like no, she just says it very sing-songy, even though we're not Trini.
Or Bajan.
Or Bajan. I love the Bajan singing, to be honest.
I love it too, actually.
But it's just kind of like every little bit that you have that you add onto it is going to eventually make it to what you want it to be. So don't ever stop trying. Every little bit's going to make the bigger picture.
Okay, well, that's really positive. My mom never says that, but okay.
Yeah, you also probably didn't grow up a failure for a bit, where you thought you were a failure.
I still am?
No, we're on Bad Dog TV. How do we on Kanye's birthday?
You're right.
It's made.
You're right.
But yeah, so my mom's like, you got to add that one in there. I was like, Sasha's gonna look at the screen and be like, what is this? Oh, okay. Okay, word number 3. Blouse and skirt.
Women and men, or men and women, or ladies and gentlemen. I don't know, something like that. But blouses are women. I just think of the Dave Chappelle skit where he's like blouses, or with when he's Prince in the basketball scene. Okay, never mind. I'm describing it so badly. Never mind. Blouses and I don't know. It just has to be ladies. I think it's just ladies. Is it not?
It's like an expression. So if someone says blouse and skirts, you're like, oh my gosh. Usually goes yeah.
Okay, so it's more like an exclamation mark of a sentence. It's more like a Like, can you use it in a sentence?
Like if you said like, if we were like walking and we saw like your ex with another person that they said they would never speak to, I'd be like, blouse and skirts.
Oh, wow. Okay. I like that. I do like it. I might start using that in regular conversations.
Yeah.
I won't be using that in regular conversations.
Yeah, no, seriously. I'm
Okay.
like, I am sweating to death. Like, sorry, Bad Dog TV. I'm gonna have to.
Want to be a church service right now?
I literally feel like we're out here. We're out here in the church, the Sunday church service. Like, okay, so far we're at like 2 out of 3.
I will accept that, yes, because I definitely didn't get the last one.
Okay,
There's no way. Yeah.
Okay, next word. Inna. And I'll use it in a sentence like, yo, you're so inna.
Oh, so that's like you're nosy, right?
Yeah.
I don't think my mom is Caribbean. She doesn't use any of these words.
I love how I opened this by saying that this was your experience growing up. And you said, what? No, we're the same. What are you talking about?
My mom says like Caribbean slang, and she like uses like words that I feel like can't be found in the dictionary. But like these words I've never heard.
Yeah, so inna's like when you're like super like nosy, when you're involved for no reason. Like people are like, yo, why are you so inna? Like, why are you so involved? Why are you so involved?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, for example, like for anyone that's like a stand-up comedian, like T-Suck, that group that we had was a very inna group. It was like too much. It was very involved.
It was way too involved. Jeez.
Yeah, yeah. It was like a lot. Like you're too much. You're too into the situation. Like get a hobby, grab a puzzle, do a crossword.
I mean, comedy is some people's hobby.
The art of performing it, or just being around the shadiness of it, like
the shadiness in the dark.
Yeah, that's a different job. All right, so we're doing okay. So like, so far it's okay. Like let's. Yes. Oh, I love this. Perfect.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And okay, so Connor's keeping score. We love to see it. Thank you, Connor. Next word. Him or she favor you.
Oh, so is that just like you have a bias towards a person? Like you're gonna champion them, like they're your favorite? No?
It's like for example, it's in the song Shaggy, It Wasn't Me. So he's like, somebody else that favor you, another complex. Like, what does that mean?
Do you think I know that song?
Who doesn't know Shaggy? But she caught me on the counter.
No, I know the chorus. I don't know the verses. Say the verse. Say that line one more time.
It says, he says, it's somebody else that favor you, another complex.
So it's like you're dating, you like the person like romantically.
Unfortunately, that is not the answer.
Okay.
But it's like, okay, so if you have a baby, and which I know you're very nervous about even having to
nervous, just not gonna do. Like what?
Yeah, this is your intervention. No, I'm not. So it's like if somebody, like if you have like a baby with someone, like, wow, the baby favor you.
Oh, you look like it's like a likeness, like a physical likeness.
Yeah, like
okay.
Yeah, you look alike. Physically.
Okay. My mom has used that word before. I just didn't listen.
Susan, come through, Susan.
I think it's just like whenever anyone talks about children or anything like that, I just don't listen. I don't know. Like yeah.
Like, so if anyone wants, like looking for new friends, Sashka's open. Fill out the application. All you need to do to be her friend is to just speak. She won't listen to you.
About children, I will listen to you about your children. That's it.
Buddy, what if I have like a child? You're not going to listen to me talk to you about the child?
I don't know what's going to happen if you have kids.
This is the last time you're seeing Sashka on this show. No.
That's okay. We'll figure it out afterwards. This is an after show.
I'm dropping my baby off at your house.
Do you want to? Okay.
Honestly, I said that and immediately my mom started calling me. It's like she could feel. She's literally calling me right now.
You can feel the abandonment. She's like, "Why would you like?"
She's like, no, I'm around.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so next word. Pickney.
Oh, children.
Yeah. That is children. So if someone's like, pickney, and usually when someone's saying pickney, they're not saying it to you. Like, they're like, oh, little child, what would you like for dinner? They're like dragging you by the ear out of Sears. They're like, get out of here. Get the fuck out of this aisle. What do you think this is? No, it's just like, oh, and look at my little beautiful pickney. Like, no.
I feel like there's levels to it though. Like when your mom calls you by your first name and then like she keeps it's like the worst thing your mom can call you is that in public because it's like you're gonna get beaten. Like it's a problem. Like that's like the absolute like last straight like that's the terrible thing.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, buddy. Have you ever been beaten in public?
No, my mom's more of a. I've only been beaten like 3 times.
I don't understand. I used to do really dumb stuff as a kid. So like, my mom used to make a tally of like, and if I was bad 10 times in a row, like she was just like, you're never gonna have ice cream this summer.
Like one time we were at like Runnymede Station and I walked where the buses were like in where they park and my mom beat me there and then and then one time we were at Marineland and I refused to get off a ride and then my mom beat me there. And then, and then one time
it's just so funny because their slogans everyone loves Marineland. And Sasha's like, I truly don't.
And then another time it was like the first couple weeks of school and my mom just bought me a backpack and I for some reason wasn't taking snacks out and they just all started like decomposing at the bottom of the bag and she just bought me the Sailor Moon backpack in red from Chinatown which I begged her to get instead of like a regular plain bag. And then she beat me there. Like, I think I was like, she beat me like before buying a new bag. Like, we're in the store and she's like, remember this beating and remember this backpack and like, don't mess it up. And then I got beaten before getting the new bag. Yeah. So that's the thing.
Yo, I can take a clip of this and send it to Susan so she knows that you remember. Like, I love that. I love all the times that you've been beaten are so public that it's just like, yeah, you wouldn't get beaten again.
Yeah.
No.
Never again.
Like, why? Why would you even risk it? Okay, next word. MAGA.
Does that mean that you're like super thin or like you're not eating, like you're malnutrition? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it means that you're like really, really skinny.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, exactly. You got that. That was, you know what? I'm going to give you that for sure. Like, that is a real tip. You got that right off.
I think it's because my mom has said that to me. Like, she's like, you should eat. And then she said the word. I can't repeat any of these words, by the way. Like, it's just not going to sound right. Like, say it again.
MAGA.
Well, you ready for me to say it?
Yeah.
MAGA.
Sounds like you're saying mega.
It does.
Like, make America great. No, but you got it. Like, we don't have the accent. Like, I can imitate my mom with a really, like, but, like, every time I imitate my mom, my voice gets super high-pitched.
I can imitate my mom, but it's very obnoxious. Yeah,
let's not do it.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
I might later. Actually, at the end of the show, we might just call my mom and get her to speak on quarantine. No, imagine she'd be so bad. We already got her on the podcast last week.
True.
Like, yeah, we made her tell a whole story about how she accidentally got high on weed tea. So if you guys want to listen to that, ever. Okay, next. I have AC on. I'm still sweating so much. I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt though. So
I'm wearing a sweater type thing.
We are so black. Like, it's 26 degrees and we're going to complain about the weather, but we are in long sleeve shirts and please don't ever talk about it. Next word. Okay, so we're going to go to current slang. So current things, current slang that's happening. So first word in current slang. Let's see. Run that.
Bring it over here. Let's do that again. Right. That's correct.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Like, play it, run it back. Like, kind of like, yeah, exactly. Yeah. You got that one. So like, you want to run that in a sentence for everyone that's listening?
Are those nuggets? Run that.
Buddy, that's a perfect example. Yo, you're saying that there's 20 nuggets for $4.99? Run that. Yeah.
Oh my God. That sounds like amazing. Where can you get nuggets for that price?
New Orleans, like 7 years ago. When I went to New Orleans, even though the nuggets tasted like roadkill in the States, because they don't have like quality of meat there. I'm sorry for any Americans if this is like wrong. But like, it's not that they don't have quality of meat. It's that we have a standard that we can't sell below, and they don't have one.
But I thought all like McDonald's meat tasted the same no matter where you go.
No.
Oh. Okay.
I think they have the same like I think the fries are the same everywhere you go.
Okay.
But like they were like, when you have like, it's like having dark meat at Swiss Chalet instead of the white meat. It's like,
You think I go to Swiss Chalet? I don't.
The last time actually, I'm not going to expose what you did for me, but the last time we were together.
Oh, that. Okay.
Yeah. Remember I brought you Swiss Chalet? Oh, I brought you Nando's actually.
Yeah, it was Nando's.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I brought Swiss Chalet. Oh no, Swiss Chalet had a drive-through. No, I did bring you Swiss Chalet one time.
Okay. Did I get a sandwich? Did I get like a quarter thing?
I got you a quarter chicken white meat. So
okay.
Anyway, this is a texting conversation. So next next phrase. Roll deep.
You're about it. This is what you're gonna rep it. Right? Like it's like you stand for this. Like you roll deep in something. It's like I roll deep in being a part of Toronto. That's not a proper sentence. But I don't know. Can you tell me if I'm right or wrong?
This one's kind of like interesting because there's different ways you can use it.
Okay.
So I'll use it in a sentence for you in the way that I intended. So there's like 8 of us and we're gonna roll deep.
Oh, well, that's just like there's a lot of us coming over and we're all together. It's like a huge group. Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's like rolling with a lot of people, like when you roll deep. Like, yeah. But it's also like you could roll deep in something as well. Like it could be a verb and an adjective.
I was just thinking like Adele rolling in the deep.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't thinking that. But yeah, Adele, I see more like, yo, I don't know, like where you living? And you're like, oh, Sudbury. It's like, oh, well, not trying to roll like that, which is like a different version of roll deep. Like I'm not trying to go that far, but it's like, oh, how many people are there? There's 2 people there. Okay, there's 6 of us. We're gonna roll deep. Like we're coming through with a bunch of people.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah. I guess should we give that one, Connor? What do you think?
Oh wow, Connor's super generous.
Yeah, I think that you've gotten a lot wrong in a row, so he's just giving. So he's just being like, okay, let's go for something. All right. Next phrase. Catty. Someone says you're a catty, like
that's terrible. You're not to be trusted. You're disloyal. You're talkative, like you can't keep your mouth shut. It's just like any negative thing you have to think about a woman is who this person is.
The woman thing's important. It's like, yeah, it's like a promiscuous woman with like, loud and obnoxious, like generally like negative way of referring to a woman. I actually have a really funny story about this, which I don't know if I should say it, but I'm going to. I was on the phone with one of my best friends, Paul. People probably know him, like Paul Thompson. And I was walking and I was coming into my building. And in the summer, you know what I mean? Like it's hot. You can't just be out here in like leggings and stuff. So I was wearing like a skirt and a top, or these high school kids were like outside of my mom's condo. And one of them yelled out and called me a catty. And then they all ran into the elevator. And then I saw what elevator number they went to. And I roamed the hallway to listen at the doors to find out. And I told their mom what they said. And the mom was like, you think you can go here calling women catties? And I was like, exactly. Right. Yeah, it's disrespectful. Like, I'm not taking this. I don't care if we're in Pickering. And you know what? Yes. Was it over the top? 100%. Am I a different person now? Not really, but like still.
No, I was gonna say it's terrible. I'm saying that's a lot of effort. Like,
it was just kind of like, you can't be a 16-year-old mute, like coming out here and saying this stuff to women and then think it's funny. Like,
that's a good point.
Like, as another fellow Black person and as you being a Black man, I'm not going to have you be a Black youth talking disrespectfully to people like that. I'm not your elder, but it's like, please. So yeah, if you need me to come and knock on the doors and scare your children, I'm so about it.
I'll be there to help hold you back. How about that?
I'm not going to hit them.
No, I didn't say that. It's not that you're going to hit them, but like, it's just like the pure intimidation of someone just coming full throttle like that, like just with words, is scary to somebody.
All I need is one mic. I mean, I should have air horns for that. No, nothing. Okay. Connor's like, stop making me work like this. Okay, next word. Chop. Like, yo, I'm trying to chop this guy, or I'm trying to chop this girl.
You're trying to, what's it called? Court this person.
It's so cute. Please. I love that you say it like that, court. Yeah, no, but actually, it's like, have you ever been to like Yorkdale Mall or like Scarborough Town Center?
I went to Scarborough Town Center for the first time like 2 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't really go on the East End very often.
Yo, as soon as you said that, I was like, yo, blessed be the Lord for you. Yeah, but like guys will like lean up. This is my experience. They would like lean up against the wall and they'd be like, yo, baby girl, yo, gonna try to walk to the bus just looking that fine. Like, and they're trying to chop you.
Yeah, I don't know. I think anyone who ever tries to hit on me in like in an actual person is always gonna regret it. Like, I'm just not a pleasant person to hit on.
Why? What's happened? Give me an example.
No, it's just like I will literally look at you in the eye and be like, I'm not interested. And I'll say it like in a very mean way. Or like...
That just sounds like standing your ground.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I feel like it's very... Watch, one day it's going to happen and I'm going to do it in front of you. Like, Sasha, you didn't have to be so mean. I'm like, I was just saying no. You're going to see. It's going to be wild.
That happened to me today at the LCBO, like in the parking lot. It was very intense. Like, okay, first of all, I am wearing a very short dress. So the reason why the sleeves are long is because the dress is very short, and I'm not going to show you Bad Dog TV. But I want you to understand that sometimes when you are feeling yourself and you go out, you forget that like people in the summertime get crazy. You know what I mean? They drive around their cars. They drive by and like say things to you and pretend they're not talking to you. Some dude in a parking lot today was like rapping what I thought were lyrics, but he was actually talking to me, but putting it into a rap to try to pick me up, which is like new.
Can you?
I forget exactly what he said, but he's like, do you want to come home with me? Like, do you want to come home? Like, I wish I could remember exactly what it was. And my best friend was standing with me and she's like, there's no earpiece. There's no song playing. He's rapping his intentions to you.
I mean, it's creative.
Yeah, if you want that creative chop, come to Pickering, Ontario, y'all.
It's better than someone grabbing your hand.
No, what? That's harassment.
Yeah, that is harassment. That's happened to me.
Yeah, well, that's when you look someone in the eye and you're like, are you okay? Like, yeah, no, that's not okay. So, yeah, chopping, I could leave it in the past. Now people slide into DMs, so it's different, but okay. Next phrase. For the streets.
This person is not someone you can keep around, who wants to be kept, clearly. They belong to the streets. They are for the streets. Streets come get her. It's like
I'm actually pouring wine to that. Yeah, when someone says you're for the streets, like you cannot be in a committed relationship. Like you are not about that commitment life. And there's nothing, I just want everybody to know that when someone's for the streets, that is their choice. We are not going to be slut shaming anybody on this show. You can be for the streets, just don't act like you're for the home. That's the whole thing. It's the lying about it, right? Like it's the whole like, You know, I like when people are like, oh, you can't look through my phone. You're talking to like 9 different people at one time, but you like are, you know, in a committed relationship. And then they find out, it blows up in your face. Like, yo, that person's for the streets. They're not about your life. So I've never been for the streets.
Wow. Is that a lie? What was that, Tamara? Who was that?
I'm not for the streets
Hold
anymore.
on. What was that? I'm just wondering.
No, I'm not for the streets anymore. I am, that's why I got to wear these dresses in these streets. Like, because I'm just like, I want you to like see, I could be about the streets, but they renamed my street. So.
I don't think I've ever fully been for the streets either. I like committed relationships.
I see the benefits in both.
Yeah.
I like commitment, right? Like committed relationships are great, but like they're a lot of work, right? Obviously.
I feel like I'd be for the streets if it meant that I could have multiple meals like in a day. Like if I could see multiple people and have all my food like lined up, then I'd be for the streets.
Yeah, I like, you know what? I could never be for the streets, and the reason why the streets ever worked for me is because like I can't text people back. I can't.
I mean, that is the most truthful thing I've ever heard on anyone's live. Yeah, you can't.
Like, can you imagine me having like 9 males and females, like 9 different people just in my inbox? I'd be like, I don't know, man. Like,
the thing is that you reply to my messages probably quicker than most people's messages, and I still think you take too long.
I don't like texting. I'm a big phone person. I like being on the phone. It's not because I don't want to talk to people. It's just that like when someone messages me, hey, like I don't have the time. Call me.
You're also very busy.
Yeah.
So
on the phone.
Okay.
Okay, next word. Bunk. When something's bunk. Yo, that party was bunk.
Is that a negative or a positive thing? Okay, hold on. That party is bunk. That can't be a positive thing. Okay, so first of all, I don't go to parties. So I wouldn't even okay.
Okay, this food is bunk.
That doesn't sound good. This food is trash. Okay, that doesn't sound good at all. You have to translate things to food for me to understand. That's really
bunk actually means delicious. No, imagine. No, bunk is like whack. It's like the same thing as whack. Like, yo, let's bounce. This is bunk as fuck.
I've never heard anyone use that sentence. Like use that word in a sentence.
I've never heard anyone use bunk.
Have you used it around me?
I think. Connor, have you ever used bunk before?
Oh, really? Okay, maybe I just gotta. I'm garbage. I'm bunk. Okay, like I need to do. See, it sounds. I can't say any of these words. It just doesn't sound good when I say them.
I see why people have requested slang hang specifically, because the look of defeat on your face after every word. You're like, what? I love it. I love it. Yeah. So okay, next word. Understand the assignment.
I love this because I feel like it comes from balls. It comes from like just like a little bit of the gay community, a little bit of the Black community. Like it just feels like I'm at home. Because I did understand the assignment and I feel it in my soul. Okay. So it's like when someone shows up to an event or someone does something that is on point, like it's exactly, you know, what they understood the assignment. They understood exactly what they had to do and they came through with it.
Dude, perfect. Perfect way of explaining it. Yeah. It's like, so, I'll tell an example of this. Me and Sasha were in a situation where we were trying to ditch somebody, but we couldn't use our words.
Okay, first of all, this happened more than one time. So
yeah, like we couldn't use our words to do it. So we had to use like eye contact, and we like had to make this whole like situation where we like, didn't want to make the person feel bad, but we had to like respect the other person that we were with. And we like honestly, it was like the mastery on this. And like Sasha just understood the assignment because I gave her a look. I was like, and she's like, and then we like went into the store and then we like started a conversation and we like led to the whole, it was beautiful. It was like, yo, we understand the assignment. We know what it is. Perfect. Remember when we could hang out?
Oh my God. I miss
Friday.
Oh, Friday, the show. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Very excited.
Okay. Next phrase. Choose violence.
I'm not backing down. You're not backing down. There might be a way to get out of this, but we're not looking for that. I want blood. I choose violence.
Yo, I love all the scary ones are like, I got this.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah. I saw a really funny meme the other day, which is like a very funny example of using that. They're like, yo, mosquitoes really just wake up every day and choose violence. I'm like, right?
They do.
And they do. So yeah, it's like just choosing to not back down, relentlessly aggressive, no shame in your game. Love that. Okay, I think that this one is the last one.
Ooh.
We are at the end. Last phrase. No cap.
This is what it is. Literally, do you see what this is? This is what it is. No cap is, when you say that, it's almost like when someone says period, it's like the end of it. Like, it's like no cap, drop the mic. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's like no lie. You're like, you're not telling any lies. This is the actual truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Come try and test me, bitch, kind of thing. I don't think they say that part, but like, you know. Yeah, no cap. Yo, and it's been used if you want to just hop onto TikTok for 1 second, you can see everyone using no cap.
TikTok.
That was fun. I really enjoyed that.
It was fun. I thought I wish I did better.
Connor, what's the final score?
I don't even want to see it. It's probably something so terrible.
Oh!
Okay, so I want to thank Connor for basically cheating for me because I don't think I got that many right. I see you. I appreciate you. Yeah, thank you, Connor.
Oh my gosh, guys, it's been so much fun. If you enjoyed, my mom's calling me again. I wonder if we could pick up and hear this.
Ooh.
No, she hung up. No.
Okay.
No, because I wanted her to explain every mickle make a muckle, but she's gonna get too invested and try to like be famous. So I don't think we could hear her through the like headphones. And
stuff,
that's
so probably a good point.
Yeah, you can just tune into the podcast for that. Remember, if you do want to see more content like this and see more Quarantea around, please make sure that you go to baddogtheater.com/Quarantea and you can throw us whatever you can. If you have the means, if you don't have the means, no problem. We love that you come and support. But if you do have the means, drop a little funding if you could. You'll get a tax receipt. And we really appreciate all the support and all the viewers and everyone that like comments on what they want to see. I really love that. It's really nice. Sashka, do you have anything coming up that you want people to know about before we let you go?
Well, I mean, we're going to the show this Friday. Oh, that's only my face. I don't like it.
Yeah, that's good.
Then I have Anxiety Noir, which is a podcast. Then we have Sunday Best Podcast, Sunday Best Comedy Podcast. What's wrong with me? I have a show coming up the 25th at Nothing Fancy, which is on Dundas West in person. Tickets will be online. I think that's kind of it. There's probably things happening between, but till then, I mean, follow me on Instagram.
Yes. All right. This has been so much fun. Always, we'd like to thank Bad Dog Comedy TV for having Quarantea on the show. Big round of applause for Connor, our awesome tech. Thank you for all that you do. And that has been Quarantea. We'll be back next week with Coko Galore. Oh, snap. Bye, y'all.